Hello everyone, and welcome to the lecture on flags. Sometimes we need to tweak the behavior of our regular expressions. This is where flags come into play. Let's look at a few examples of flags. First, we need to import our RE module. Let's say I have a text Python, and then Python. Okay? And then let's say I want to find the pattern Python. I can say re.findAll and then R, pass in my pattern and look for the text string. Run it. So I only got the first Python. What if I want to get all the Pythons? There's a flag called ignore case. So for that, I have to use the re.ignore case flag. So this will help me find all the matching patterns, regardless of whether it's upper or lower case. Okay? And it's also called re.i or simply the number 2. Let's look at an example. So re.findAll. So look for the pattern Python in my text string and then ignore case. Ignore case. Run it. So all my Pythons are returned. All the matches. Similarly, I can pass re.i. So re.findAll, R, and then my pattern Python in the text string re.i. Run it. I get the same result. And I can also pass the number 2. R, Python, look for my text string, and then simply number 2. It all means the same. But I advise you to use re.ignore case instead of the number, because this gives more meaning. If somebody else is going to read your code, they can simply understand by seeing re.ignore case. But if I see a number here, it's a little bit confusing. It could be confusing. I advise you to use re.ignore case. Okay? And if you want to know what number goes for this flag ignore case, you can simply say re.i and then run it. It will tell you the number. There's also another flag s. This is just an example. re.s. It gives you the number. Okay? Let's look at another example. Let's say I have a text py new line thon. Okay? So if I say re.findAll, R, and pass in that one or more in my text string, right? So that means look for any character except new line. So if I run it like that, I get py and then thon. How about the /n? So that looks for any character except new line, right? That's what the dot. But what if I want to include /n in my search, in my regular expression? There's another flag called .all. So it's like re.all. This will make the dot character include /n or new line. Okay? So if I pass, let me copy this part, paste it here. So re.findAll, this will find all the characters except new line. But if I pass re.all and run it, I get the whole string. So that all flag makes the that character to include /n. Good. Let's see another example. Let's say I have a text like this. Let's look at another example. Let's say I have a text, Python, and Python. Okay? So if I want to substitute py with, let's say, my, I can use the sub method. So re.sub, right? R substitute py with my in my text string. So run it. Here I got Python, and Python. It only substituted the first py, right? You see how case sensitive it is? So to change all the py's, I have to include the re.ignore case flag. Let's see how we can do that. Command C. Let me paste it. And then add flags is equal to re.I or ignore case. And then run it. You see now all the py's are switched with my. And what if I want to substitute only the first two py's? How can I do it? For that I can pass. So here I have flags is equal to re.I, and I can pass a count of, let's say, 2. Run it. Oh, I'm missing a comma here. Run it again. So I got Python, and Python. What if I want to substitute only the first one? I can use this, or I can pass a count of 1 and run it. Great. So to recap, we can use flags to tweak the behavior of our regular expression. And then we saw a couple of flags, re.ignore case, and we also saw re.all. And it's better to use the re.ignore case, the full flag, instead of passing a number representation of the flag. Okay? Thank you everyone, and I'll see you at the next lecture.